What up, YouTube, and anybody watching this anywhere else? We are now 2 days out from the Columbus 10K, which is the race that I've been talking about. And so, didn't really plan on doing much today. However, decided I'm going to go do a speed workout. So, I'm going to head over to Harlem Township Park, same park that I ran at the other day, did 7 miles at. And 3 laps around is equal to 1 mile, so we're probably going to end up doing like 800 repeats and then a rest in between, and just see kind of how the legs feel. I want to turn the legs over and make sure that I don't go too long without running and then I get stiff for the race. Race conditions are looking terrible. About 70 degrees, humid, and potentially rainy on a race day, so that is not going to be fun. I was looking at it with the folks over at Columbus Running Company. I was picking up all my gear yesterday, so that's going to be a treat. So going to do speed work in 86-degree weather, although it is not going to boost my heat acclimation that fast, it'll definitely help. So check back in when we get over there. SonicBlast. So talked about this shoe on Instagram. Only have a couple miles in it. It is a up-tempo trainer, plastic plate in there. I don't want to run on carbons again, even though I have them right here, because last time I did that my calves were hurting because I haven't ran in carbons in a bit. So we are going to run in these in the plastic plate. Still get some stability out of it. The plan is probably mile warm-up and then half-mile intervals, because this is America and we don't do Ks. We could do Ks, but I'm too lazy to convert Ks. So one bad thing about these shoes is I wish they had like the grippy laces on them like you see on super shoes. ASICS put them on the Mega Blast, and I don't know why they didn't put them on these, but like these are the shoe that you would put them on, these kinds of laces. I don't know if you can see that, like the chainsaw tooth laces. They should have put those on here, but I am dead tired, like really tired. Didn't sleep good last night, worked all day, and got home, passed out for a few minutes on the couch, got up, showered, and here we are. So we're gonna hit it. Nobody here, pretty quiet night. It is beautiful. Beautiful here in Central Ohio, and people think I'm crazy all the time for moving from New York City to Central Ohio, but I mean, this is just heaven. Alright, SonicBlast on, get some stretching in, and we're gonna hit it. Alright, first did a mile warm-up. First interval, I came out way too hot, so I'm just timing it. So I'm doing 2 miles on, 2 miles off. 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. About to jump back in here in 16 seconds, but don't come out hot. Don't come out at like a 5-10 pace in the first interval of 10. Just word of advice. All right, we are in the second interval, 7:25-ish pace, dropping down. I came out real hot on the first one. Filming this on the meta glasses, but it came out real hot, so I think I'm just gonna stick 650. I can maintain this for an interval. I bumped it up to 10 for some reason, and it's gonna get dark here in about half hour or so, so I'll be out here in the dark, I guess. I look like shit. Second interval down. I'm not gonna track all of them, or I can film all of them, I guess. I have the GoPro in the car, but I was using the iPhone. First interval down. There's 2 ways to get faster. Number one, run your easy miles. Easy miles mean a lot more than you will ever notice. Number two, don't skip your speed days. And unfortunately, I skip my speed days quite often. That's probably why I'm not faster. But 45 seconds left, start the next lap up. 8 more. 8 more, but like I said, it is a beautiful day in Central Ohio. So I'm gonna get the rest of these in. Catch back up with you in a bit. So I had to do a better job starting the interval slower and then getting it. I'm burning myself out on the first half of it, and then the second half is brutal. But that's what you train for. You train to get better. You train to learn from your mistakes. Without it, I mean, you're never gonna improve, right? All right, we got 6 done. I just wanted to say, that last one, it's not consistent, and it's a short burst, I know that. But I just did I just touched the high 530s, 538 to 539. Not bad for a 37-year-old amateur who really doesn't take care of himself at all. Speaking of which, I am letting myself go, man. And knock out the rest of these and then we'll wrap it up. But it is, again, absolutely beautiful in Ohio. All right, let's get the rest of them. All right, just wrapped up the workout. So we did 10 intervals at a whatever effort, man. Just we threw down. I was looking at the paces as I went. There was somewhere I was throwing down. I was in the high 5s, and I know it's a short burst. I'm not holding that pace consistently. I'm not holding that over a really long distance. I'm doing it for 2 minutes. That sunset is gorgeous. But for a 37-year-old amateur that doesn't do this nearly as much as I should or could, you know, I tell myself, I don't know, we're gonna try this. Hold on. There you go. So I call myself the biggest waste of talent because I have potential, but getting it out of me doesn't work very often. So I felt good though. Running some of those paces, legs are feeling all right, a little sore. The last one we kind of just jogged through, but I didn't pause to watch during the cool downs. We just did the cool downs, we walked, took a drink. Trying to hydrate now since race conditions on Sunday are gonna suck and I'm gonna sweat like a motherfucker. So it is what it is. Legs feel good. Was getting after it. Breathing was good. Heart rate stayed pretty good for where I was at. But you know, now the thing is, we'll just see how I race on Sunday. So if you watch through, I appreciate you. I promise these will get better as we go. Peace.